This is awesome. I hope you guys are doing well. Good evening, and welcome to another beautiful day here in Chile. How's your day, guys? I'm so excited to do a live event. I've had so many of you ask me about doing a live event, and I hope that this is going to work. I'm not so sure about our internet here, so leave it in the comments. I'll see if I can check the comments and see if it's all working correctly and all that kind of stuff. So make sure to leave in the comments if it works or not, because this is my first time really doing this. I did this, I think, 3 years ago or something like that, and I think I just never did it again. I think I remember saying at the end of that live stream, I want to do this more often, and then I just never did it more often. I never did it again. So we'll see if this is going to work. I have my regular vlogging camera up. Thanks to Touche Films for helping me out with this. I've got this one set up so it looks a little bit better for you guys instead of just using my regular laptop. But if I have to go to laptop, I'll do that. But I wanted to answer some of your questions that you had because I've been getting a ton of questions. One big question was that why aren't you doing one of these live streams? Because it seems like the entire world is doing a live stream. So I hope that this is going to work because it'd be fun to do this in the future as well and do some live streams for you guys and have more interactions with you guys and what's going on with you and have a conversation. It would be fun to do even some English lessons or something like that on here. Or do, I was thinking about doing something like Would You Rather? It's a game, so would you rather do this or this? And then having in the comments below, I would rather do this or I'd rather do this, and maybe do some tallies or something like that. I don't know. Leave in the comments what you guys think. Good idea, bad idea. I'm very, very interested. But let me see. It looks like unable to connect to chat. Please try again later. So if you guys are writing something in the chat, I'm going to see if I can get a different way of doing that. Live streaming. Please check the resolution. We'll see if this is working or not. Looks like it's the stream status is good, so I think I'm okay. We'll see. Let's get on to some of your questions that you had. I was out with Moses today, and he rode his bike twice because our dogs had so much energy, and so did he. So I was writing to you guys, and I was asking you guys if you had any questions on Instagram. And the other day, I left a message in our YouTube community too, and a lot of you had some different questions there. So I took some questions and I wrote them down. We'll see if I get to yours today. There were a lot of questions. I think I'll get to all of them though. I'm going to try and keep this live stream to less than an hour, maybe 45 minutes to an hour. So I hope that will work out. Here, look at this. I can watch what I'm doing here, but on here, I can't see, like on what I'm looking at right now, I can't see the comments that are coming. So this is cool. I can see all the comments right here as I'm watching myself, which is kind of weird. But let's see. Ooh, nice. This is awesome. You guys are sweet. Look at all these comments. This is so awesome. I love this. Oh my goodness. The real Chileno. Thank you, Raquel. I don't think so because I need to learn some more Spanish, but we're trying. Moses is the real Chileno. Greetings from Fargo, North Dakota. That is a place that I've been to, and in the wintertime, mm-mm, mm-mm. No, thank you, Sergio. Not going to happen. I'm going to get to these questions in a minute, but I want to look at the questions that I'd had before. So let's take a look at these questions. I took a screenshot of them. So let's start here. This one is from Andrea Barria, and she asked, are you guys going back to the United States? And what is the place in Chile that you like the most? I had a couple of questions about what is my favorite location in Chile. Are we going back to the United States? It's not even possible for us to go back to the United States right now because there are no flights going to. Greetings. Greetings, greetings. Okay, it looks like it's working. You'll have to keep letting me know if it's not working or not. Okay, so many different questions in live. Yes, Touche Films is here in the house. Hey, it was working. Okay. So, se pegó la señal. Video just died. Yep, there we go. It's reconnecting. Work. It might just came. All right, all right. Oops, you froze one step at a time. Okay, it's back and then gone and then back. Crazy! Yeah, it is crazy. This is weird. But I feel like it's because there are so many people online right now. So I think it's just going to kind of go in and out. Let's see. El internet en Chile es malo. Yeah. And because there's a toque de queda in 2 hours, so everybody is pretty much in their house. It's a Tuesday night. What is everybody going to do but hang out and have some, you know, I was going back and forth between beer and tea today, and I ended up just getting water, plain water. So that's just sad. But all of the tea had caffeine in it. I'll just be up all night if I have that. So, anyways, I couldn't hear your answer. Okay, you're on now. Hi, John. You rock. Thank you, Fabian. So my answer for Andrea Barria, are we going back to the United States? We are not going back to the United States. We decided a while ago not to. So all the flights to the United States have ended. So we will stay in Chile because this is our home. Everything that we know is here. Our family, of course, is in the States. But what would we do with our family for months just staying in a house? It's fun. I would love to see them, but at the same time, our lives are here. And what's your favorite place in Chile to go? Favorite place in Chile is the South, almost anywhere in the South. I'm really excited because I did a bunch of different videos in a place called Futrono in the South. And there was a Parque Futangue there, and it was absolutely incredible. It was so beautiful. But we got back to Linares, and then everything happened with coronavirus. So I never got to share those videos with you. And then also I had everything ready to go, and I even had the videos edited from the videos to the Atacama Desert, but it just wasn't the right timing, and they're just sitting on my hard drives. Like I always just have two hard drives just sitting around, hanging out here. So just in case. I'm gonna check the live stream. Let's see how we're doing here. Are we still good? Da da da. Stay at the end of the world. Da da da. Yep. Can't wait to explore more of Chile with you, buddy. That's right, Touche Films. I cannot wait to go with you too. So the thing was, Touche Films, his name is Chris, and I'm a good friends with him. It was a really good connection for me to meet him. And for Christmas, I had promised him that we would go. I would take him somewhere in Chile because he's from the United States. I wanted to show him Chile, show him a good time. And I kind of feel like that was the best Christmas gift and worst Christmas gift. Best for me because I didn't spend a single dime, and worst for both of us because I can't go travel with him. Traveling is something that Elise and I have always valued, and whenever I get a chance to gift the gift of travel to somebody, and especially here in Chile, I do that. That's when we have family coming, we typically give them money to go and travel with us here, or money for flights if they had wanted to come here to Chile to visit us. We value traveling so much. So I had gifted that to him, but now we can't go anywhere. Yeah, so I was going to surprise you guys too with just popping up in Easter Island. There's another friend of mine from Santiago, a subscriber actually too, and he bought us, my whole family and him, tickets to go to Easter Island. And we had it all planned for the end of May, but the airlines have canceled that, and we've rescheduled for another time later this year. But everything is so up in the air right now. I just don't know if any traveling is going to happen for the rest of the year. I hope so. I really want to go and travel, and so many of my friends are into tourism, and I feel really bad for them. And I actually have another project too that I'm excited to share with you guys that will hopefully help those people in tourism and things once this is lifted, and people can travel again or want to travel again. I hope that that I can help them with these different things. Okay, back to the questions. Looks like everything is going well, so I'm going to go back to the questions that I had received earlier. this one is a very, very detailed question. This one's pretty intense. So it says, "Hi John, I hope you're enjoying Chile. I arrived to Chile after living 18 years in the United States. What a crazy time to arrive to another country. And I can't, and I wanted to ask you how a gringo can finance a car when they arrive, since they ask me for all these things, and I've never heard about things like AFP, AFP, sounds really weird to say it in English that way, and the cotizaciones. Um, so for buying a car, what Elise and I did was we really value the public transportation. And with that public transportation, we just saved up. We didn't go and get a loan for a car. We had in the States, but here it was just more secure for us that we just didn't want to mess with the banks and the loans, and being foreigners with a bank, we didn't understand everything, still don't understand everything. So what we did was we just bought what we could afford, which after I think it was we had 3.5 years without having a car, we were able to get a car, which is a huge blessing. But that's just the way that we did it. So I'm not exactly sure how you do that. You'd probably just go into the car dealership and ask them. Let's see. And then I don't think I'm going to touch the AFP. You can just look that up online for yourself, and maybe that would be a private thing to talk about. That is going to light up this chat room, though. So maybe you'll get some insights from what people are saying down there, and maybe make the words kind. I mean, just no swearing. How about that? And cotizaciones. Yeah, cotizaciones are, yeah. So one of the things, and I don't know if this is going off topic from that, is when you go to Leader and you buy 2,000 pesos worth of something, and then you go and they ask you if you want to pay all, or if you want to have recurring payments, or if you want to just pay maybe 1,000 pesos now and 1,000 pesos later. We always just pay it all right then, but you can definitely do that way too. But we always just try and pay with the money that we have. And then if we run out of money, then we can't buy it. So that's just the way that we've always tried to do it. Um, let's see. UFC legend. I wonder if he is actually a legend. He said, great to see you enjoying my beloved Chile. Pound, he has. Pretty cool. Whenever you decide to build your own house near Linares, it'll be interesting asking you for builders and tips. Best wishes from the North Pole. Eh? I think he's from Canada, huh? Eh. Um, it's interesting because Elise and I have been really trying to find some land and trying to find a house. And it's really, really hard doing it with the little amount of money that we have. We're not millionaires by any means. We've been saving for a long time. So we're just trying to find something and just start with something small, and maybe just a little piece of land somewhere. And then as time goes by, just because rent here it had been, I don't know if this pandemic will change anything, but it had been going up and up and up. So we're just really sick of paying rent. I'm 33 years old, if you didn't know that, and hopefully we can find a place here in Chile to not pay any rent at, and call our home. But that will be an interesting process. I don't know very much yet, but I'm excited about that too. Sebastian Pastor said, what's up with them braces, dog? Okay, so these stupid things I got a year ago, over a year ago, last year in March. And the crazy thing is, right now with the pandemic, they haven't been open to do any of the fix up with your braces. So luckily, they're open tomorrow. So I'm gonna go fix them up. But I don't know. I think I still have like, I don't know, like a year left with these braces, unfortunately. All right, let's see. Um, da, da, da. Moving on. Catiminese Vega. Catimeneses Vega on Instagram said, what's the food that you miss the most from home? We'd love to see you and your family on YouTube. Regards from Canada. Super sweet. Thank you. Um, what do I miss from home? I was telling Elise this because it's always something that we have on our radar of something that we miss from home as far as food. Um, when I go back, I really like going to a place called Chick-fil-A. It has this delicious like chicken burger that's spicy. I love that, but I typically don't like to go to drive-through stuff. But Chick-fil-A, that is, I really like it. Other things are spices. I love to use tons of spices. I love to eat like Indian food, but it's so hard to find those kinds of spices around here in Chile. So that might be, it's not a food necessarily, it's a spice, but you put it on the food. So probably food, and then probably spices, and then food from the South. I love Southern food, anything Southern, just guilty pleasure, delicious food. I miss that so much. South Carolina ribs, oh man, so good. That's probably, but typically I don't really miss anything. There's nothing like a food that I'm like, I'm craving this right now and I can't get it. Typically, like Chile is pretty unique that you can find a lot of different foods here, which is pretty cool. Let's see. Why did I choose Chile? Tomas 2003 asked from Instagram. We actually had Chile choose us. So there was an ad in a bulletin at our church that there's an opportunity to work with a school down here, which was in Longaví, just down the road from where we are in Linares. And we just jumped on the opportunity. Both Elise and I are teachers, so we both just wanted to have a change, and we thought we really wanted to live in another country, not just move there for a year, but really try and live there. So we thought maybe, I don't know, live there for a while, maybe 3 to 5 years, but now it's almost been 5 years and we're looking for a house. So we just fell in love with Chile, the people, you guys. I mean, I say this in the videos, but I really mean it. You guys make Chile. And I definitely miss my family and I miss pieces of the United States for sure. And I love the United States. I really do. And it is a beautiful place to live. But Elise and and I think Moses too, we fell in love with Chile since I think the time that we got off the plane. We had people helping us, and it was just a really cool experience that has kept us motivated to stay here. And I don't see us going back to the States anytime soon. So we've been really blessed in that way, I think. Let's see. Will Smith. Nice. That's pretty impressive, but it's Will with one L. So maybe not the Will Smith that's a famous actor, rapper guy. What's your favorite city? Like I said, anywhere down south, but I didn't necessarily say a city. I think, boy, oh man, I feel like for me, like Puerto Varas would be maybe my favorite city because from there, there's an airport close. You could fly to different places that you wanted to. But I love Chiloé. I love the culture down there. I like the rainy. I like the colder. I don't always like the colder. I do like it warmer. But there's something about Puerto Varas that I just absolutely love. There's just something about it. Um, let's see here. Chile a la carte, which I'm going to do a live video with them too. I think sometime soon. I'll get that information for you. We set a date. I just can't remember it right now. He asked, "How many marraquetas have you eaten since moving to Chile?" LOL. Thousands. So now this is horrible, but I take uh, I take a whole marraqueta, the whole like 4 pieces, and I cut it in half, and I open it, and then I fill it like a sub, but it's like 2 subs, and I fill it with like a little bit of meat and cheese and palta, and oh my goodness, it's so good. I ate 2 of those. It's horrible for you, but that's what I had for lunch today. All right, I'm going to jump back to the chat. There are so many cool questions. It's so cool to see you guys talking to me from wherever you are. I'm just going to go back. Let's see, where did I end up? Da, da, da. Santa Cruz is the best. Nice. Dakota, que bueno. Ok. Hola. Aquí esperando que empiece la transmisión. ¿Qué pasó? I think that we're back. So that was at 8:04. I think that we're doing okay now. But let me catch up to where we're at now. So if you had written a question, write it again and I'll check it out. Okay. AA said, John, I don't have any question for you, just telling you thanks for what you do for our country. Moses is a Chilean is one of us. Yeah, thank you. One of the things I'd love to do is just read the comments. Maybe sometimes when I'm not feeling so good about making a video or just that my skills aren't as good as somebody else, I just read through your comments and I'm just extra motivated again to keep doing what I love to do. I love creating these videos, and I appreciate your comments so much because it gives me motivation sometimes when I don't have the motivation to do it. Rodrigo says, greetings, John. Nice work. Thank you, Rodrigo. Let's see. Omar says, hablemos entre nosotros entonces en lo que estamos en este chat en WhatsApp. No nos pescan. Ha ha ha. All right, sounds good. Let's see. Star Cloud says, I've always wanted to visit someday. Absolutely, you should come to Chile. Unfortunately, can't come right now, but I would love, it's so much fun to meet so many of you guys coming to Linares from all over the world. So I think this last year I met tons of people from the United States, and I met people from Switzerland, from Sweden, from Germany, from Australia, New Zealand. Tons of people like come to Linares just to come check out Linares because of these videos. And Linares is beautiful. I love Linares, but it's just kind of crazy that through showing my life and things in Linares, just naturally, because that's where I live, people want to come and visit. But I think that's just really cool and a cool thing about YouTube. All right. Mike Singer, you've been around for a long time. Thank you, Mike. Hugs from Pennsylvania. Victoria, Victoria, Marqueta, Nami. I agree. Demo said, saludos desde Quilpue, Valparaiso. Hey, saludos. Did I pronounce that correctly? Isabel said, why does your wife not want to be on your videos anymore? Well, that's because of me. The way that I do my videos is I do have ideas written down. So I have this book over here, and in this book I write down all of my different ideas that I have. And actually, in January, I think I wrote down ideas for the entire year, and now those are all completely shot. But I just have these random ideas that come through my mind, and then I have this theme for the video, and then I just kind of walk around, and then I just kind of point the camera at Elise, and it's like, so what do you think? And she's like, what? I don't even know what you're talking about in this video. And so that just throws her off because I have no idea exactly what I'm going to say until right when I turn on the camera sometimes, and I just point it at my face and I just go around. Also, making these videos, it takes a lot of time. So for me, sometimes I just go around town really early, and it's hard because Moses needs to be played with. There are other things to do, and she has a job too. So it's hard to balance that and show her in all of the videos. So it is fun to have her, though. I 100% love it when she comes on the videos, and I think that her family really enjoys having her on too and seeing how she's doing. So yeah, it's basically my fault. Jocelyn, ¿de dónde son? We are from, well, I am from the Milwaukee area. It's about an hour and a half north of Chicago, in the northern part, in Midwest of the United States. And Elise grew up in an island called Antigua, that is in the Caribbean. So she always likes the warm weather, very, very warm. So our house has to be warm. All of that is warm. And yeah, she grew up there. Hey, John, did you ever get any news about the camera you got stolen? This is Rod from North Carolina. Best regards, my friend. Yeah, good memory. So I didn't know if I should talk about that more in the last video that I had about the robbery that we had at our church, because this was a while ago now, maybe 2 years ago. I had this was before I really knew how to sell things very well, but with camera gear, it gets old pretty quick. So I use it for a while until it can't be used anymore, or till I really have the money to upgrade. Typically, I try not to do that, but sometimes I do. And I sold this camera on Yapo .cl, and unfortunately, I got the receipt from his bank, and that receipt didn't transfer over to money in my bank account. So unfortunately, I sent the camera before actually getting the full amount staying in my bank account. So I think if I remember this right, um, he sent me the receipt. I saw in my bank account the money was there, and then I sent it to him. And then the next day, the money wasn't there anymore. So he never had the actual money in his bank account. And I guess that can happen. So definitely be careful about that. Never got it back, never heard from the payday. No idea, unfortunately. Um, yeah, DJ Pera. He has a very important question. Thanks for asking. How are you today? I really appreciate that. I am doing well. It's been a good day. It's been fun to trade off times with Elise and watching Moses. And it's been fun to hang out with Moses. He has so many different activities to do because Elise spends so much time. She like wraps old toys that we have, and then they're new for him because he unwrapped them. So Elise has been doing a really good job of finding activities and finding games for him to play. Yeah, trying to find stuff. So it's been fun, and I'm doing really well. Yeah, doing great. Do I like Santa Cruz? The last time I was there, man, I feel like it was 3 years ago, and I don't really remember it very well. So I have to go back. I've got to go back there. Um, but I feel like I even just passed by it or something. So I think I just have to go back to Santa Cruz. Alejandro, saludos John desde Temuco. Hey, saludos. Fabian, nice hat, John. Is that a palm tree? Yeah, so this is the symbol for South Carolina, a state in the United States that my uncle and aunt live in. And I went there a couple of years ago. I went there last year too and visited them, and it's a state that I love. I picked it up there, and I have another hat from somebody who came to visit, a really really awesome family that came to visit, and they brought us I think M&Ms and some hats. So I have that one. I like to really use my hat before I retire it and move on to next hat. It's like something that you grow with. So yeah, that's what it is. It is a little palm tree though. Let's see. Ciao, Pescao. Saludos de Los Ángeles, octava región, Chile. Thanks, Juan. Nicolas asked, Hi, John. Hope the family is well. Would be interested to record how the situation of the supermarkets in Linares is. I work in one of them, and several take different preventative measures. Regards. That is a really good idea for a video. I think I'm going to do that. I like it. Yeah, it is interesting going to the different supermarkets and how they're different because there isn't necessarily like a mandate on this is how you have to get into every single supermarket, so they can be varied. And I never really thought about it with Chile because I keep thinking how crazy it is for my parents because in Wisconsin, I just talked to them and they talk about how in Wisconsin, you just walk in. Like some of them have masks. My sister sent me a picture. They have like a mask, an N95 mask on their head and just walking around the entire store. My sister just followed this guy around the entire store and he never put it on. It's just kind of crazy. Like the States is so different. So yeah, maybe I should make a video about that and then relate it to the stuff that's going on in the States too. I like it. James Lowry asked, Hi, hola, Joan. Love the content. I was wondering how you do the plane travel with the one wheel. Ooh, I wish I could do the plane travel with the one wheel. It depends on the airline, apparently. I've only read about it online. I've never taken it anywhere on a plane, and I don't think that anybody would allow us to take the one wheel on an airplane, unfortunately. But you never know, I guess. I hope they do. I just don't know if I want to risk it and get to the airport and then I can't bring the one wheel to wherever it is. But I'm not sure what they would do. In Chile, too, they're so rare. So I don't know if they would just be like, no way, this thing is not going to happen. Or if they're like, that looks interesting, just throw it in. I have no idea. But I don't know if I'm going to risk it. Let's see. Hello, Christian Martinez asks, "Hello, John. Do you feel like you could be an authority here in Linares or in Chile in general? What changes will you try to make? Thanks." Yeah, that would be a horrible situation for everybody. I think that you wouldn't really like me to be an authority. There are much better people that are meant to do that kind of thing and meet with people. I think my gift might be just sharing it and sharing it with you guys, making these videos. I love people, and it would be an interesting thing to be an authority. But I think maybe Moses. I feel like you really have to like, in my opinion, you have to really grow up in the culture to really understand the specific needs that people really have. And I think for me, it just wouldn't be a right fit to be an authority here. But I have gotten a lot of questions about that, so I appreciate that, but probably never. Um, I think it would be a bad idea. Let's see. Um, yeah, Mike Singer. Yeah, you've been around for a while. Thank you so much. If you visit Chile, you won't want to leave. Yeah, that's exactly right. That is what happened to us. Mauricio said, "Keep on thinking free, my friend. You make me feel close to Chile. I thank you from the bottom of my heart." Like, that's the kind of comment that just keeps me going and makes me want to make new videos. So that's really cool. Max Red, Olas. Um, let's see here. Frank Reeves, thoughts on how government's handling the pandemic. Yeah, that's just you just I don't it's so up in the air. I mean, I everything changes so quickly, so it's hard. One, because I don't really want to uh, judge the government because I don't feel like I just said I don't think I'm equipped to be an authority here, and then I don't know all the things that they know about things that might be secrets to us, but might be something that they know and they have resources available to them that we don't. I don't know. Um, yeah, I don't know. I just don't like touching the government because I don't want to overstep my boundaries here, and I do trust what they do, and I can be critical as well of what they do. But I'm going to try and keep these videos and this channel away from my thoughts about government, any government, just because that's what I like to do. Mauricio says Chick-fil-A, Chick-fil-A, Chick-fil-A rules. The best place to eat in the States. Agreed. Carolina says, "Hi, John, from the Mapuche village. Oh, man, I've always wanted to go there. That would be so cool. Chantuan, Peoen, La Tula. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure if I'm doing a good job of that, though. Um, Juan Eade, saludo de Talcahuano en español, por favor. Ok. Si hablas conmigo en español, responderé en español entonces, ¿ya? Um, pero hasta ahora hay muchas preguntas en inglés, entonces responderé en inglés hasta ahora. Um, Gation 3 says, "Hi, John. I'm a huge fan of your videos. Thank you so much. I appreciate that." Gonzalo says, "Saludos desde el norte, desde Iquique, buen canal." Iquique is a place I've never been to. I've gotten a bunch of people asking me if I would go there, and I would just love to go there and have like a meetup. Just like go and buy, like, go to a bread shop and buy all of their marraqueta and just sit outside. And you guys could just come and eat marraqueta and have some tea with me or something like that and just sit in a park somewhere. Because there are so many of you who are super kind that follow me, and I just got to get there. Let's see. Um, Ida Hoff says, "Hi, John. What a great idea to have this video chat. Your videos when you include Elise and Moses, plus your fur babies. Please do more with them." Absolutely. They're the best. I just did some video with Moses this morning, and he's just so cute. I just love making videos with him. He's going to be a good little helper in the future, I think. Let's see. Repuestre asks, ¿has escuchado música popular chilena? ¿Hay style or year? ¿Hay alguna que te haya llamado la atención? Saludos. Let's see. I think the biggest one is Las Jaivas. Um, Los Prisioneros. That's probably the biggest one that we had listened to before we came to Chile. Antes de llegar a Chile, hemos escuchado a los prisioneros para ver la cultura de Chile. Y a mí me encantan los prisioneros. Este tipo de música me encanta. Um, let's see. Cindy, saludos a tu familia y tu linda familia desde Antofagasta. Eso es un otro lugar en lo que yo tengo que visitar, Antofagasta. Hey, Jenny Praver. Um, Hi, John. I don't know if you remember Jenny. If you've been around for a long time, you remember her. She was in a very popular video about Chilean street food, the first version. When I first started this channel, we were going around trying to find food. But she says, greetings from Kai Rene Schneider. And if you know Linares, she says that's the best barrio in all of Linares because they have everything right next to you. They have like a veterinarian, they have pet food, they have a sandwich shop, they have everything. So, yeah, yep, it could be. It could be the best place. Let's see. Star Cloud Hidden. That's a sweet name for a channel. I will keep my dream and hopefully see it come true and Chewies. Interesting comment. Touche Films, you're the boss, John. Yeah, I am the boss. It's just crazy. Like, I'm just in this room of my house by myself. Moses is hopefully sleeping. Elise is working upstairs. I have these tea bags out that I'm not even drinking. Yeah, but I feel like a boss. It's just crazy. Like, you can talk to hundreds of people just by hanging out in your room and doing a live stream, which is so much fun to me. I really enjoy that. Let's see. Brian M., I would love to get out of Santiago. Linares is one of the places I would like to move, or more south, like Janquiwe. Yeah, Linares is great, but go a little further south, and I think it's really beautiful. The one thing about Linares that's nice is that we can just take a bus up to the airport or up to Santiago if we need something a little bit more easily. But plane flights are really cheap, so Janquiwe would be great. Futrono was really beautiful. Would recommend that too. But there are lots of beautiful places in Chile, tons and tons. Let's see. Eugenio says, hi, you are being watched in the Netherlands too. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. Isn't it early in the morning there? So good morning. Let's see. Anita says, Moses is learning to speak Spanish or English or both. Um, both. So he does both languages. I've never heard him say yes, but I have heard him say sí every single time. Sí, sí, sí. All the time he says este. He does not say this. Este. So there are lots of words that he just knows in Spanish, and we just now have given in. Leche is another one. Yeah, he goes back and forth, so he is very, very much bilingual, but we need those salacunas to open up safely so that he gets his Spanish again. He's getting a lot of English from us in the house right now. Um, let's see. Mike Singer said, Chile captures your heart. Yeah, it does. Luis Tranamil, salúdame, gringo. Saludos. How's it going, Luis? Um, Rodrigo says, how much do you think COVID-19 is going to change our way of life, especially here in Chile? Yeah, that is a really good question. But before I do that, this is awesome. KVD76 Palma just donated 2,500 pesos. So thank you so much. They say, I love your content, John. So I really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. How is this going to change the way of life in Chile? I think that it depends how long this is going to last. It is so it's so sad to talk to my friends in tourism because it's hard for me. Like how do you help their business that's been closed for almost 2 months now? And then it's going to be closed for a long time because their hotels, their restaurants aren't getting the tourists. They're not getting what they need to survive. Yeah, it's a tough time, and I think it's going to be more difficult. I also don't know if people are going to want to travel anywhere for a long time. They'll do road trips probably for the rest of this year, but I think tourism in Chile, I saw a report at the beginning of this pandemic it was predicted to go down 50%, but I think that it's actually going to go down probably like 95%. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being super pessimistic, but yeah, I don't know, and I hope the best, and I hope that my projects in the future that I have will help that. And like, thank you guys so much for donating to the zoo. I think we have like $600 now to donate, which will be the next video that's coming out is donating to the zoo. I don't think that they have any clue because I haven't tagged them in anything. I think they've been really busy, so they have no idea what, yeah, they have no idea what's coming towards them. So 600 US dollars plus, I'm sure a lot of you guys have also donated directly to him if you're here in Chile. So seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys. I think that link is below this video. So if you wanted to go check out how to donate to them, please do. It's a place that Moses wants to go pick up poop at in the future. He doesn't know that yet, but he loves the zoo, and we hope that we can give him some true grit and hard work by working at the zoo for a few years when he's in high school or something. Let's see. Jocelyn, ¿cómo se llama la iglesia a la que perteneces? Se llama Unidos por la Fe, es una iglesia luterana. Está ubicada en Presidente Ibáñez y Chorrillos, más o menos. Por ahí. Let's see. Mauricio, Chick-fil-A rules. Absolutely. Hey, John, how is Milwaukee right now? My husband needs to go there for a couple of weeks. I'm concerned about him. I don't know about the city of Milwaukee because my family is right outside, about 30 minutes in the suburbs of Milwaukee. But it depends. Yeah, I don't know. I would say it's probably better than Atlanta, Georgia, probably. I don't know though. I just know stories from my family, and I'm not a first person contact for you of this is exactly how it's going on right now. So don't know. Gloria, I've watched many of your videos with my son. They are so great. Thank you, Gloria and Eduardo from Valdivia. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. Valdivia was a beautiful place to go. That was so beautiful. I have so many good memories there, hanging out with Elise, Moses, and Caleb. If you saw those videos from last year, almost exactly a year ago, we went there and took the boat around. Oh, it's so beautiful. Eric Martinez asks, are you living in Chile right now? Yes. I am in Chile right now in my house in Linares, so yes. Let's see. When is Jenny Praver? When's the last time that you shaved your beard? I do a little trim up every couple of weeks probably, but not super often, especially now. But I don't think on the camera you could tell. But whenever I feel like it, but not very often. Rupestre asks, ¿cuándo es tu cumpleaños? El 27 de junio. Y yo tengo 33 años. Entonces nos vamos a celebrar el 27 de junio. Touche Films, it's a good hat. It is a good hat. I have had this thing all over the place. Let's see. Star Cloud Hidden, embracing the change, looking forward to tomorrow. Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to maybe in 3 months from now, maybe when I can go in my car and go visit some of you and hang out again. That would be cool. Daniuru, when an episode of of John Kitchen making completos with your family. Yeah, that's a great idea. I don't know. It's hard because one, I have to figure out how to make the completo bread. So the completo bread is hard to make without any gluten. It would be a lot easier if Elise and Moses, both of them are allergic to gluten. And then also, I everything else is good. It's all good. It's just basically that part. So if I could figure out a way to make a good gluten-free hot dog completo, it's not a hot dog bun. Hot dog buns are smaller. Completo bun, like those massive ones, that would be ideal. So if you have any ideas of how to make a good gluten-free completo bun, I'm all in, and I will definitely do John's Kitchen. Um, yeah, I was interested too in doing more cooking in my kitchen because I'm just like, what do you do when you're really in your house? You should stay in your house. You want to stay safe and keep others safe by you staying in your house. So I was trying to make different recipes, and maybe I can share some of them with you if I come up with another good one. Um, Sergio says, I love un bull. Okay. Luis, saludos, John. Saludos, Luis. Carolina, hi there, John. Hope you're doing fine with your family. Greetings from a rainy Nottingham in England. Wow, that's pretty cool. And I think that it is 11 a.m. there. So hope you have a great day there. Um, yep. David asks, hi, John. Why did you choose Chile to live? I answered that before. I think the chat might be a little behind. Um, Hey, Maria Angelica. She's been following for a long time. I really appreciate Maria and all the messages that you have sent over the years now. So thank you for that. I really, really appreciate you. Besides Moses and you, what is Elisa's hobby? Um, Elise, man, we have always tried to figure out a hobby for Elise because she loves to do work. She gets really entrenched in leading people. So right now she's doing a health program here in Linares with a group called Kingdom Workers from the United States. And she's like fully entrenched in that and doing a really, really good job. But maybe her hobby is keeping me in line and taking care of Moses, traveling with me. Our big thing when we first met was traveling, and we've always loved to travel. And I think that's why we're adventurous enough just to get on a plane and come to a country that we really didn't know anything about before coming here, and then loving it because we love to travel, we love the outdoors. So I think her hobby is probably traveling, and hopefully we can do that again soon. Let's see. Rodrigo says, hi, John. Are you going to come again to northern Chile, Arique, Iquique? Yes, I would love to. It just really depends on finances. So I would love to go there. Finances, if we can fund it to go there, that would be perfect. And also, yeah, finances and the whole can't travel right now thing. Love to go there, but we'll see how things go. Let's see. Carolina says, where would you rather be during this pandemic, Chile or USA? I guess that's a good question that a month ago we decided to stay here. So how are we feeling about it now? Still feel great about it. We still love Chile. I would still stay here. I don't regret it at all. And there are so many more cases in the United States right now that I kind of feel more safe here than in the United States as far as getting the viruses. So yeah, we feel good with staying here. Um, let's see. Franco says, greetings from Germany. Do you know Dulce de la, I think he meant to say lengua. I think that's what they're called. Maybe not. He wrote it Ligua. Dulces de la Ligua. If it's that, then I'm not sure. So I guess I have to go check it out. Um, and if so, what's your favorite dulce? Oh man, there's so many good ones. What I really like, and maybe this is just part of me being gringo, is in the summertime when they have the pies, and they have the pies with all the berries on them. And Elise can't eat them, so whenever anybody comes over, I go and buy a pie so that I don't eat it all by myself, so I can share it. But I love eating the pies with all the fresh fruit on them. Let's see, Marco, do you think that today in this pandemic it's safer to be here or in the United States? I guess you don't really know, but I would say I feel pretty safe being here. but my family also feels really safe being in the United States. So, yeah, I guess I probably wouldn't feel unsafe being in the States either. Yeah, Shirt Rock says, "Hi, John. Good day from Australia. Love it." Um, Amelia, do you like over or under? I'm not sure exactly what you mean. Um, go. Do you like over or under? Uh, okay, I will not answer that. Don't know. Let's see. Gil Billy, do you know the street Luis Valenzuela in Macul? I lived there for a year. I don't know that street. Yeah, maybe I went by it and don't know it. Trig Russell, thank you, John. Visited Chile for the first time last year and helped to make our visit better. Can't wait to come back. That is awesome. Absolutely. Like, it's so much fun when I get to meet you guys. Sometimes you're just like passing through on Ruta Cinco and just stop by Linares just for a quick coffee or something. And I love that. It's so much fun to meet you guys. Placasi- Castillo. Hey, John, how is the smog situation in Linares right now? Too smoky. A Linarense living in Washington. That's pretty cool. Um, it is getting smoky. And yesterday, Elise and I were watching some Netflix, I think, and we were sitting there and we were like, "Is there a window open?" Because we have not lit our estufa, our heater with the wood heater at all yet. And we've been like, look at me, I'm in this in our house. Um, and it was really strong in our house. It was very, very strong. Like the smoke was coming in. It was bad. So it's starting to get bad, but not everybody has lit in their estufas yet. Um, Javiera, ¿tienes miedo de vivir un terremoto en Chile? He vivido muchas veces. Hay terremotos en Chile. ah, Cuando fui a Valparaíso, los primeros años en Linares, hemos tenido terremotos acá como dos por año. Y para mí, yo soy de Milwaukee y no hay terremotos allá, entonces fue algo de, wow, hay algo diferente, hay algo en el terreno que no puedo cambiar. Entonces, sí, tengo un poco miedo, pero yo tengo confianza en Dios, entonces yo no tengo mucho miedo por nada, porque Dios ya está conmigo. Um, let's see. Um, Raquel, yeah, come to Iquique, absolutely. Valeria, Tío John, no entiendo lo que dice. Ok, tengo que hablar en español entonces. Pero las preguntas están en inglés. Raquel, we have good break and ocean view. Nice. Bread. That makes a lot more sense. We have good bread and ocean view. That is pretty much like the dream setup. Good bread and ocean view. um, Leonardo, do you feel comfortable speaking Spanish? There's still days that I don't feel comfortable. There are days that I do feel comfortable, and then I have a conversation with somebody, and I feel completely horrible about my level of Spanish. So it depends on the day, up and down and up and down. Some days I feel good about it, some days I don't. Maybe you can relate if you have a second language that you know, that you feel good some days and bad others. Mauricio, good thinking. Food is always welcome, right? I think so. Let's see. Mike Singer said, Angol is very beautiful too. Check it out. All right, I'm going to go down in the chat here and get to some new chats here. I know all of it is new for me, but I'm going to catch up to where we're at. And then I think I'm going to, maybe I'll do 5 more questions and then log out. What do you guys think? Should I keep it going for another 5 hours, or 5 more questions is good with you guys? Leave it in the comments. I'm right down there now. All right. Oh, yeah. There you go. Star Cloud hidden. Hit the like button, y'all. Please do. Hit that like button. I appreciate that. Every time that you see a video, it does help me with the algorithm of YouTube. If you do hit the like button, that would be always very much appreciated. Let's see here. I'm just going to go backwards then. Snake Eater. That's a sweet name for a YouTube channel. Hola John, soy un chileno que vive en Carolina del Norte. Saludos. Me encanta Carolina del Norte también. A mí me gusta Carolina del Sur mejor, pero Carolina del Norte ya está bien también. Um, a ver. Um, Libros. Yeah, you've been around for a while too. I really, man, there's so many of you guys. I see you in the chats, and I just wish I could see you in person because you've been around for so long and maybe talked about coming to Chile. And I feel bad because now you can't, like, you literally can't come. But I hope that one day I get to meet some of you guys that live outside of Chile. Pablo Andrés says, ¿Estás haciendo clases a través de videoconferencia? Oh, um, creo que como 5 veces por día yo tengo esta pregunta y yo no hago clases por línea o no tengo tiempo por hacer clases como de inglés, pero hay un lugar en lo que hacen clases, se llama Centro Educativa de la Gracia y está aquí en Linares y um, yo puedo poner la recomendación como en un link, puede ser, en este chat para ver si ustedes quieren estudiar con centro educativa. Esa es una palabra muy difícil. Me voy a escribirlo. Centro educativo por la gracia. Y se pueden encontrarlo en Facebook. Y son muy, muy buenos ellos. Okay, DJ Pera. Okay, yeah, thank you. I said I can absolutely relate to the language issue. I often feel so uncomfortable to speak English, but then sometimes just feeling so confident. Yeah, I totally get you, 100%. And that's normal, I think. Rodrigo says 5 hours. Wow. Oh, nice. Okay, I just got a YouTube message. Have you guys heard of Some Good News? I don't know if that's super just a gringo thing to watch, but it's an actor from The Office that has been just sharing like good things that are happening in the world right now. And he puts out a new video on YouTube every week, like once a week, or maybe he'll show one big video on Friday and then share a couple of little ones. But I really would recommend him. It's really fun to watch him because he's funny for one, and for two, it's sharing something good that's happening. And I think a lot of the news right now is just sad. Um, Juan says saludos desde Buin. Let's see. Esteban, John, my 10-year-old son enjoying your videos. Oh, that's so cool. That's a thing too. I don't know if I can make this channel into something that's something more of like an educational thing. There's so many students that are home right now and not learning anything. And as a teacher, I want everybody to learn. So how do we get to do that? So I'm not sure yet how to do that, but I'm so happy that your son is watching. I really, really love that. Um, yeah, Polomoviov, regards to you, John. How is Moses? Moses is doing well. Thank you. I really appreciate you asking. He's sleeping right now, hopefully. And I think he's doing really well. Let's see. Oh, nice. Just me. Random question. What is your favorite book movie? Do you play any instruments? Many, many greetings from Santiago. Um, Favorite book movie? Boy, I have read so many different books lately. Um, one, I have a lot of books back there. One book that I really enjoy is The Tipping Point. So I really enjoy Malcolm Gladwell, but I like to read books that are educational books. And so I really enjoyed this one recently. And then there's another sequel to it as well that's called Blink. So Blink is another one that I really enjoy because it's somewhat educational, and yeah, I enjoy Malcolm Gladwell and his books. Do I play any instruments? No. I wish that I could. I wish I could play the guitar. I'm just horrible at instruments. I'm horrible at singing, horrible at instruments. I wish I could do it, but No, no, no. Snake Eater says, thanks for streaming today. You're welcome. Leo Jor, hello, John. Greetings from the south. Um, Eva Gutierrez, you notice how I just rolled my R there? Arr, yeah, arr, I can do that. I can do that. Estás hablando español perfecto. Felicidades. Muchas gracias. No, no es perfecto, pero tengo que, tengo que hablar en español sí o sí, porque vivo en Chile, tengo que hablar en español. Pero el punto de este canal, esa es una otra pregunta en lo que yo tengo siempre, es poder dar inglés a ustedes y mostrar lugares en Chile hablando en inglés. Claramente es muy fácil para mí hablar en inglés, pero también yo ojalá es un beneficio por ustedes quienes están estudiando inglés y yo puedo mostrar lugares que son conocidos por ustedes y ustedes ya se pueden aprender inglés también. Y yo soy un profesor, entonces es bueno por dar una enseñanza con este canal también. Let's see. Yeah, Star Cloud Hidden, think positive. Okay, I'm going to go down to the bottom. I'm going to do, let's do 3 more minutes. I'll go until 9:10, so 3 more minutes, because it's just kind of fun to hang out with you guys and answer questions, and maybe I can have another live chat and a more pointed talk with you guys about something. At the beginning of this video, I talked about maybe doing would you rather. So would you rather do this or would you rather do this? Would you rather, like some people are asking, would you rather live in the United States or in Chile? And maybe I could come up with maybe 20 questions from you guys and chat, I don't know, somewhere in Instagram or Twitter or Facebook and ask you guys some would you rather questions that you come up with. And then we can talk about them in a live stream now that I know that it's all hooked up and it's working, it seems like. Maybe we could do that. That'd be kind of cool. Okay, let's see. We've got 2 minutes. Maria Angelica, thank you again for writing. Appreciate it. Your Spanish is excellent. Way to go, John. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see. DJ Pera, there is no such thing about being horrible at instruments. Learning the piano was such a challenge, but hey, I'm so glad I put every second into it. Go for it. Try it. Yeah, I agree that I could probably do it. I think I have been, yeah, I could probably do it. It takes a lot of time. And I do know how to play piano a little bit. I took 3 years of piano lessons when I was in high school and college. Maybe it was longer than 3 years. It might have been like 5 years. So I know a little bit, but not very good. But yes, I agree. If I were to practice, I could probably do it. I think you're right. That's the motivation I need. Maybe I'll go buy a guitar and make a video about it. That'd be interesting. Sergio, hello, Mr. Marraqueta. That's a good name for me. I think that could be a nice shirt. Hello, Mr. Marraqueta. Um, let's see here. I'll do one more, and then I think we're at time here. Oh no, Pan 1130. Please answer my question above. Upper hand. Check out the Fender app. Don't know that. Upper hand. I sent you an email about it. Oh, he sent me an email. All right, here we go. This is going to be the last one. This is going to be crazy. See if I can answer his email on a live stream. See how quickly my phone can go. Let's see. I think this might be you. If this is you, I just got an email not too long ago, but I was avoiding it because I was looking at the chat. William says, hello, my name is William Adams, and I'm currently in Boston, Massachusetts, and I own the most beautiful casa next to Santa Cruz in Palmilla. It was the original president of Chile's estate with original gardens. If you ever get to that area, let me know. Oh, man, yes, please. This sounds awesome. Oh, my goodness. If that is you, I would love to do that. That would be so, so awesome. And I do want to go to Santa Cruz, and it is a beautiful place. And I feel like they're known really for their wine. So wine tasting around there, I think, if I remember right, that would be pretty fun. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it quits there. Yes. Okay, the last thing, Eric Martinez said, try some Spanish tongue twister. Okay, I think that should be like maybe another live video or a video that I make for you guys. And also let me know what you guys think. Should I do more of these live videos? Or do you just prefer me making videos and editing them and having them professional? Or a mixture of the two? I think a mixture of the two, but do you like these live videos? What do you think? Um, yeah, I'm just interested to hear what you guys think about that. Um, okay, there it is. Pan Pan asked again. Please visit Curicó for the next festival in Vendimia Celebración. I had planned, I had it on my calendar to do that this year, but it got canceled because of the pandemic, like a week or 2 weeks before it was supposed to happen. So I had actually planned to go there. I'd love to go. I had so many recommendations to do that. So yes, please, I would love to go there. And thank you for all of your recommendations for me to go there. Really appreciate that. Yeah, okay. I did I go to college? Yes, I went to college. Totally make videos at least once every weekend. Okay, I'm just getting the live. Uh, your thoughts on the live are coming through right now. Masi Mas live videos. Um, Maria Angelica said maybe do one a month. Thea Q says mixture of the two. Chile travel tips. How do you think life will change after the virus? Do you think people will take better care of Mother Earth? Yeah, it will definitely change, but I don't know how, and I hope that people take better care of Mother Earth as a result of this. I hope that we have um, a good result after this. Something good comes of it. Thinking positive about it. Okay. Da, da, da. Okay, Diego said the live video is interesting, so please keep going. I feel like I'm getting some good positive vibes about doing this more in the future. So who knows? Maybe next week we'll be able to do this again. Maybe in 2 weeks we'll have to see. But keep giving the likes to this video. Keep following my journey here in Chile. It's really, really fun to share things that are going on here in Linares. I just love to be creative and I love to hear your comments. And really, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you guys, like all of you guys, make this channel what it is. I couldn't do this channel without your comments. Like I said earlier in this live stream, I get motivated sometimes when I'm feeling down about these videos and comparing my videos. It's just natural to do because I watch other YouTubers too, and feeling down about the quality of the videos or something. But then I look at the chat and I'm just motivated from you guys. So thank you for the positive vibes. I really appreciate it. You guys are super, super kind, and I really couldn't do this channel without you guys. So thank you. I think I'm going to start crying. But I really appreciate you guys, and hopefully we can do this again in the future. Yeah, thank you. We'll see you guys in another video soon. And if you haven't checked out the video to donate to our zoo, go check that out right below. I think there'll be a link. And thanks for hanging out with me. I'm going to have a little bit more of my water. Maybe I'll have a beer now. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see you guys next time. But for now, ciao, Pascal.